I guess I could go Brave Bird here, down to the yellow. Stamina and competitive working against them, and the Sap Sipper. Hello and welcome to another Iceberg video. Today we've got a new episode of Pokémon Showdown. Now, a long time ago, I first saw this game mode here, Random Battle Mayhem. And I'll try and list off what I can remember from the last time playing this game mode. If I'm not mistaken, the types of each Pokemon are based off the first two moves. Abilities are completely random. I do remember seeing Pokemon use multiple abilities. And super effective moves are now resisted, along with resisted moves now being super effective. It's random, it's a battle, and it's complete mayhem, so I figured why not make a video on it. Again. Gonna start off with Rhydon up against Overquill. Dark and Poison against Ground and Bug, with Poison now being super effective against Ground. I guess I'll go for a Stone Edge as Gunk Shot. Yep, right on cue. Super effective, and Stone Edge doesn't really do a lot. I could go Stealth Rock maybe. With Rhydon going second, it's probably not going to land, and there's the first KO of the game. I guess we'll go with Azumarill up next, who is also a Dark type. So there's free reign there. And a switch onto Archaeodon, as Dark is normal effectiveness. Knockoff still does quite a bit, and it's the only move I can use. So I suppose why not go for it, as Iron Head is super effective. Azumarill defends against it well, and Archaeodon has stamina. So I guess I'll switch on to Sylveon here. Psychic and normal. I do have a fairy type move. Oh, wait. Archaeodon's part dragon, so it would be normal effects. Outrage, also normal effect, and Archaeodon is out. So who's going to be up next? It is Empoleon, a flying and water type. And Empoleon goes for a Stealth Rock. Flip turn is blocked, and Sylveon recovers to full. I'll go Hyper Voice again. Doesn't do a lot. And Empoleon has stamina as well. Deciding to switch out onto Ribombee, a normal and bug type. I guess maybe charge up with a Calm Mind, as Moonblast does almost nothing there. Hyper Voice should do a bit more this time. And there's another switch onto Malamar, Psychic and Dark type. So Hyper Voice not very effective. Very interesting competitive here. I guess I'll go Hyper Voice again, and Superpower is normal effect, and Hyper Voice puts Malamar down to the yellow. Special attack very low, so Malamar has to go physical attack. I'll go for a Wish again, and Superpower will be enough to take Sylveon down. Oh yeah, because Malamar doesn't only have stamina and competitive, there's also Contrary. I guess Tyranitar up next. And I'll go for a Dragon Tail. Psycho Cut is normal effect. And Dragon Tail will switch in Ribombee. Ground should be super effective against Bug, but Terra Blast is super effective as well. So I guess I'm going to go for Go-Goat here. A normal and ground type, and I also have Horn Leech. There's a switch onto Empoleon. And Horn Leech will be normal effectiveness. Empoleon down to the yellow, and it's a recovery move. Is Earthquake going to be another switch onto Malamar this time? And Earthquake will be enough to take Malamar down. Overquill heading back out. Why on earth does Go-Goat have Milk Drink? We'll go Horn Leech again, and Gunk Shot misses. Go-Goat pretty much recovering to full. Overquill now down to the yellow. Gunk Shot will hit this time, and it's a one-hit KO. Dragon and Flying for Altaria. Stealth Rock might It doesn't do anything because Altaria has heavy-duty boots as well. And I'm going to charge up. There's a switch onto Empoleon. Altaria with the Dragon Dance. Empoleon being flying in water. Is Earthquake going to be super effective? It is. Empoleon is out. Superior now heading out for the first time in this game. A Dragon and Normal type. I guess I could go Brave Bird here. Down to the yellow. Stamina and competitive working against them. And the Sap Sipper. And there's a forfeit. I'm realizing now, maybe abilities aren't random, but they're stacked together from previous Pokemon. So Contrary basically rendered stamina and competitive useless. Might be something to note as we move on to the next game. Alright, Comfy against Iron Jugulis here. Psychic and Fairy against Dark and Ground. Charge up with a Calm Mind, and there's a switch. Pincurchin is a normal and electric type. And Zing Zap is a one-hit KO. So who's going to be up next for me? Let's go Volcanion, I guess? I don't think anything's going to be super effective. Unless Pincurchin has a grass-type move or something. Steam Eruption doesn't do anything. Zing Zap, Volcanion down to the red. I guess maybe Flamethrower. There's a switch onto Chansey. And Flamethrower is going to be super effective, but it does next to nothing there. And Seismic Toss will take down Volcanion. I've got a Pincurchin of my own here. I did not even realize that. A normal and poison type. I think electric is resisted. There's another switch onto Gliscor. Another normal and poison type. And Discharge will put Gliscor down to the yellow. I'll go Discharge again. Earthquake resisted. And Discharge will take down Gliscor. Hitmonchan up next. An Ice and Dark type. I can maybe go Toxic Spikes this time as Hitmonchan charges up. And we'll go Discharge again. Another switch onto Iron Leaves. And Discharge does a decent amount. There is a Poison Heal. I think that came from Gliscor as well. Completely forgot about that. And Megahorn is a one-hit KO pretty much against Pincurchin. So I'm down to 3. Iron Leaves and Iron Jugulis on the same team is crazy. But I guess we could go Toxicroak, a fighting and normal type. Electric Surge and Quark Drive. And there's a switch onto Iron Jugulis. There's a Natural Cure on the team as well. So Dark and Ground means I could do this. Super effective, and Iron Jugulis is out. You could go back to Iron Leaves here. They've got options. They go on to Hitmonchan. Ice and Dark. So I will switch onto Dusknoir here. Might be costly knockoff. Dusknoir down to the yellow. Loses the leftovers. The Poison Heal as well. I could go for Poltergeist. Kind of wish that Dusknoir was part Ghost here. Swords Dance to charge up, and Poltergeist does a lot against Hitmonchan. Down to the yellow, and Drain Punch will be enough to take Dusknoir down. Didn't even need to be super effective. So I'm going to go on to Granbull. Electric Surge coming right back. Gonna try something cheeky here. Okay, maybe not. Drain Punch. Takes down Granbull, and Hitmonchan pretty much recovers to full. Toxicroak the last one. I guess maybe Earthquake here. Knockoff will take down Toxicroak, and that's it. Yeah, rough game here. Having all of those abilities stacked together can be a bit confusing. But generally, it puts a completely different spin on these types of battles. Alright, I suppose I can start off here. Normal and Ghost against Rock and Dark. Start off with a Shadow Ball. That doesn't really do a lot, and neither does Knockoff. This Pekarunt loses the leftovers. Malignant Chain. That could be really good. Does almost nothing again. An Ice Beam will eventually put Pekarunt down to the yellow along with the Sandstorm. I could go for a Recover here. Knockoff doesn't do anything again. Just going to rely on chip damage from the Shadow Ball and Malignant Chain. And a critical hit as I say that. Ice Beam doesn't do a lot. I think Malignant Chain does more than the Shadow Ball. Also a chance for Toxic here. And the Toxic hits! And Confusion as well with the Poison Puppeteer. A pretty crazy ability there. And there's a switch onto Farigiraf, a normal and psychic type, so this will do normal damage here. And I think Malignant Chain should be normal damage as well. And Psychic Noise will take Pekarunt out. Let's go Psychic against Psychic and go for Mew up next. I think a normal attack would also be super effective, but Farigiraf going defensive. So I'll go Psychic again. Farigiraf could switch out. A Terrastalize instead, so Psychic doesn't do a lot against Farigiraf. Psychic Noise does a lot more against Mew, and a heal block, I think? That is crazy. I mean, I don't have anything to heal anyway. Oh, wait, yes I do. I've got the leftovers, so that's not good. I guess Knockoff? What item does Farigiraf have? Leftovers as well. And Psychic Noise will take down Mew. Do I have a fire type? I do. Volcanion up next. And I'll go for a Flamethrower to deal with the Terrastalize here. And Psychic Noise again. Volcanion down to the yellow. And Flamethrower will take Farigiraf down. Some more work to be done here, and Uxie's up next. A bug and normal type, so I can do this. I like the moveset, or at least the typing of it. You've got a fire type, a ground type, a water type, and an ice type move. Should cover a lot of types in regular and random battle. What did I just say? Anyway, Earth Power. Did that miss? It doesn't affect Uxie? What? So I guess Levitate doesn't really change in random battle mayhem, which is fair enough. Psychic Noise, Volcanion hangs on. Another heal block though. And Steam Eruption will cause a burn for Uxie. Sandstorm is just not going away. So I guess I'll go Steam Eruption again if we can, and we cannot. How about Mienshao up next? I'll go aggressive this time. Close combat's actually normal effective. We'll start with a Fake Out. Uxie unable to move down to the yellow. I'll go for the Knockoff to get rid of the leftovers. And that does a lot against Uxie. Bad call to go for an Encore there. And Knockoff will take Uxie down. Gulch up next. A water and fighting type, so Knockoff should work perfectly. Super effective again, loses the choice specs, and Draco Meteor won't do as much. Dragalge eventually out after the Sandstorm. So Overquill up next, a water and poison type. So Knockoff will be normal effectiveness. And the Intimidate as well. It shouldn't do as much. Loses the choice band, and Gunk Shot will take Mienshao down. But that Encore has somehow made it a closer game for us. I'll go for Deoxys up next. A Psychic and Dark type. And I guess I'll go for Psychic Noise here, which does not do anything. I almost forgot Psychic was super effective against poison in other formats here, and Gunk Shot will take Deoxys down. The heal block ends, and poison should be super effective against this Pokemon. Could go for a Leaf Blade if we can. Overquill goes for Crunch here, and Leaf Blade, there's a Sap Sipper right on cue. And Gunk Shot will do the rest. That was a very sudden twist to the tale, but that is the, I guess, somewhat unpredictable fun of Random Battle Mayhem in a nutshell. If you want to see more episodes of this, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys enjoyed, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video.